How are you all doing? Gonna start a new series here with the Enchanter this time, named him Mosquito6, of course. I have started this character level 1, nothing. He has absolutely nothing on him, except the clothes on his back. I started this character on the Agnarr server, which just opened up a month and a half ago, so I'm a little behind the curve. I wasn't planning on playing on this server. I found out that it was a, well, it's a Planes of Power era locked progression server, meaning right now the only expansion available on this server is just the base game, base EverQuest. There's no Kunark, there's no Velius, there's no Lucelyn. And every 12 weeks they're going to open up a new expansion, the last one being Lost Dungeons of Norrath. So I thought that was kind of odd. I don't know why they would do that, but then Lost Dungeons of Norrath was, and I really had a lot of fun. Even though there was not much to that expansion, I really enjoyed it. It introduced 2 new mechanics that I had never seen before. This was back several years ago. Instance zones, I had never heard of that before, and I thought it was really cool that you could go into a zone and have it all to yourself. 6 people. And I thought that was just amazing. And then once you get done your adventures, you would get these adventure points, which you could buy augmentation stones, and I had never seen that before, where you would have your armor and then you could put stones into it to make them just a little bit better. Of course, nowadays every game has instance zones and augmentation stones or runes or gem slots or whatever, but back in the day, I thought it was really cool. So I'm going to start with the Enchanter, and we're going to have a lot of fun with this one. The Enchanter was the class that I played most a long time ago, and it was the class that I was best at, and I received a lot of praise and whatnot for how well I was able to play the Enchanter. The thing I loved most was Charming. Charming is the ability to take control of a creature and basically have him fight for you, just like a magician has his various pets, or a necromancer has their pets. They can tell them to attack or pull back or whatever. Enchanters can take a bear or a dragon or a giant or whatever and then charm them, and then now that bear or dragon or giant now fights for the Enchanter, which is just really cool. So the first order of business is turn in this little note. I think it's to this lady. Alright, so we just completed our first quest and we got our banana robes. Now we are a full-fledged Enchanter because we have the yellow robes. Alright, so now we need to get out of here and go kill stuff, if we can find our way out. Can I never find my way out? I always go the back way. Alright, down we go. I don't have any money, so I can't buy anything. So I'm just gonna have to go out and kill stuff and make my way in the world, which is gonna be tough. On the other servers, it's just you get a couple of pieces of Defiant gear and then boom, you're good. But this one, it's not gonna be that easy. We're starting over. There's a necromancer fishing. Now, a long time ago, I picked the Enchanter because of the simple fact that it had more spells than anybody else. Of course, 50% of those spells are illusion spells, which they really don't do a whole lot, except if, like, for example, if you gonna go to a gawk and the ogres are kill on sight, and you can just put it on an ogre form and then walk around and be just fine. Same with Neriac or anywhere else. Alright, back again in Steam Font. I also found the shadows option in the video settings, so I turned those on, and I really like the way it looks. It's all really makes it really nice. Gives it a lot more depth. So we'll head out here and see if we can actually get stuff to kill. I imagine this kobold camp is camped, as it always is. Now on the Phinigel server, I started with the rogue and played the rogue for quite a bit. So this one I decided to go with the Enchanter. Where was I going to go with that? Yellow. There's a white large rat. I can do this. Oh, that's where I was going. I started with the Enchanter and it kept to mostly to Fadeware. Well, this one I'll try to get a couple levels and head over to Antonica, maybe to like the Freeport area, and just kind of level up over there, kind of get an idea how that goes. Man, that took forever. It's going to be a long playthrough. I need stuff to kill. Now, I did enjoy the rogue on the Phinigel server. Problem was is that you end up sitting for hours trying to get a group, and the rogue really isn't a desirable class. I mean, they're straight damage, but not too many groups want a rogue. They want somebody that will do damage and also provide other services. So, figured on this server, I'll go ahead and focus with the Enchanter, because Enchanters are always wanted. You can never go wrong with an Enchanter. They can buff, they can slow, they can do damage by, charming a pet, or just with their dot spells. They can debuff. Enchanters are just really awesome. I think after this rat, I'm gonna head over to Greater Fate Arc. I think there's more opportunity there to level up. I mean, it's going real slow. Alright, Freeport newbie area. There's gonna be a lot of corpses here. Seems like a lot of people come here to level. Nice. Look at that. A lot of level 1 stuff. Perfect. Start killing, get some levels. So as soon as I get enough money, I'll be able to afford the pet, and this will go a little bit faster. Won't be able to charm anything till level 12, I think. I think that's when you first 11 or 12. level 2. Alright, let's head in and sell some stuff and hopefully have enough to buy the pet. We should by now. I also need to bind myself here because I'm still bound in Agnarr. Don't want to... That was way loud. No, if I die, I'll be sent back to Agnarr. We don't want to do that. Just sell everything. Alright. 4 gold, oh yeah. Should be, because I think the pet, oh, we gotta buy the tiny daggers too. Yeah, I gotta find out what those are. Yeah, the pet, we should have enough to buy the pet. The tiny daggers, I have to look for where they are. Alright, there's that big building right there is where all the magic, the caster stuff is. So head on in there. Do you sell tiny daggers? Oh man. Do you sell tiny daggers? Nope. You sell alcohol. Oh, is it in here? It is in here. Spell research. Ugh. Might take me a while to find the enchanter stuff. What do you guys sell? Be gone. Minor shielding. Okay, that's generic stuff. I need tiny daggers. I think I have to hit, I think I have to go up in there. Was that fish I saw in there? Oh no, was there shadows? Oh, maybe the dagger. No. Almost. Wrist pouch, throwing knife, rapier. Dagger, regular dagger. Might be have the tiny daggers here. Ooh. Wizard. What do you guys sell? Wizard stuff. Alrighty. Let's see what these guys sell. Oh, see, there's my enchanter guild person. Tiny dagger! 1 gold. Alright, so we got our tiny daggers. We only got 10 of them though. Now I just need to find the pet spell. So one of these guys should sell enchanter pet spells. Yeah. Well, this is all enchanter stuff, so level 26, 30s. Alright, we're close. We're in the right area. Burn, summon food. That's magician. No, don't want that. Magician. Or summon Chakra Blaze. Magician. No. Rain of Fire, Flame Flux. It sounds like either magician or wizard. Lava Bolt, no. Is all magician? Where's the enchanter stuff? There we go. Still 13 up. You gotta be level 1, right? Yes. No. No, no, no. Level 2. On up. This is all illusion spell, so it's not even the right one. You sell. No. Dang it. What about you? I spoke to her. Alright, so next level. Second level in this, right? Going up. And over here. Keep going up. Over to here. Alright. I think the bottom level is what I really need, so I have to head back down to the bottom level. Or actually out of the building. Go to the level where the fountain was. So I checked all these guys. Did I check this guy? Will this take me out? No. Man, it seems like it should be in here. It's gotta be in the lower area. There it is. Turns out if I had just gone up one more level, I would have found it. Alright, so well, at least we got it. I already have that. Don't need that, don't need that. Oh, we'll take that one. Take that one. Take that one. Take that one. I wish I hadn't bought that. Just sell it. That one. That one. And I'm all out. Alright. It's time to start memorize these guys. Alright. With the pet we should do much, much better. There we go.